Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Glazed and Ready to Spin. You can check us out at all places you can find podcasts, such as Spotify, Google, Apple, Radio Public, and more. All of our episodes are also uploaded to YouTube, so if you enjoy our content, please like, comment, and subscribe. Lastly, you can check us out at Twitch with Josh at DJJoshy_B and with Dan at D0NUT_Dan. Thank you again for checking us out, and let's go ahead and spin that shit. See any of the trailers that the PlayStation Sony team?
I saw the Wolverine one.
Okay, well, which was like a 5-second clip.
It was
said like ching.
Yeah, but I was like, okay. Why? What else was there?
There's a Guardians of the Galaxy video game.
Okay, all right.
And then Spider-Man 2.
I saw a thumbnail about that, but I didn't watch anything.
And who was?
It's with like Miles Morales and Peter in it.
Who's
right?
the villain? Who did they show as the villain?
Probably someone stupid.
Venom.
Oh, that's cool.
Somebody stupid.
Yeah, all right. You know, as long as it's not fucking.
I thought it was Electro for a second because there was like lightning crackling and
really?
His voice sounded like I don't know, Jamie Foxx. But hey, I mean, it's only for PS5.
I want one.
Me too. Like, actually, me too.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you know the Pokemon Duraludon? He's in the new gen.
What?
Yeah, okay.
What?
Never mind.
No. What?
There's a Pokemon, its name is Duraludon.
Okay, bless you.
And it's a dragon type, and he looks like this steel, like, geometric dragon thing. Like, it's kind of weird. But he does this Gigantamax when he becomes really big, you know? Mm-hmm. And he looks like a giant PlayStation 5.
Well, I'm sorry.
Okay, Google it.
I need to look this up right now.
Yeah.
How do you spell this guy's name?
Darul. Wait. No, Dura. Dura.
Chat, help him out.
Ludon. Oh, wait, shit. We're recording this?
Yes.
Oh, hi.
All right, let's look at this thing.
Okay, so look at the Gigantamax version. So that's what it normally looks like.
Then...
That's the Gigantamax. That's it. It looks like a PlayStation 5.
A Steel Dragon. Okay, I think This is Gen
8.
This is Gen 8.
Yeah,
okay.
Sword and Shield, yeah.
This thing literally looks like a PlayStation 5. You guys need to check this fucking thing out. Duraludon.
Yeah, Duraludon.
Gigantamax.
Yeah, Gigantamax PS5.
Is it legendary or
no? He's just a dragon.
Interesting.
Nothing evolves into him.
I wonder.
It's just him. It's a basic.
I wonder if he's better than Dialga. Probably not.
No, definitely not.
No.
Yeah, no. I guarantee you, Dialga's dude. His stats are insane.
They're pretty good.
Well, yeah, you're just thinking about Pokemon Go. I'm saying in freaking life.
Well, I mean, he does have, only 2 weaknesses, right? Fighting and ground. Resists a lot.
Yeah, fighting and ground.
Well, I mean, he's got the same typing as this guy.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, fighting and ground, immune to poison, right? Because steel.
Yeah, and then he resists everything.
Well, that's not true. He actually has a couple of not resistances.
I don't care. He resists it all.
Ghost, fire, ice, dragon, dark, fairy.
Bro, steel is the best type in the game. Okay, anyways, this brings us to what the topic for today is.
Josh is like, let's do it. Cue in this music. I wanna be the very... Okay, we can't actually do that. I think it's copyrighted. But
yeah,
today's topic is Pokemon. And I think we're not gonna go Pokemon Go today at all. I think it's gonna be a lot of.
We can touch on it, but I mean,
Yeah, sure.
We can make Pokemon Go its own thing because it was at least such a freaking phenomenon, and I mean, people play it still a lot.
Still going, even though the company that owns it or deals with it, Niantic, is just fucking up left and right.
Yeah, I don't care if anyone from Niantic hears this podcast.
Not at all. You guys are.
I hate you.
Sheesh.
You're actually evil, and I don't like you at all.
Hey, I mean, what did they do to the Harry Potter game?
I don't know.
That
'cause
game,
I
that
never
game still
fucking-
goes.
I don't know. I never
I
played
actually
it.
really want to check that out, see if it still plays. I downloaded it, played it like 3 times. Like, all right, this is
did
why
you?
would I ever play this instead of Pokemon Go?
I never downloaded it. Yeah, I don't know anything about that game.
And then Ingress, people still play Ingress, right?
Oh yeah, that's been a thing. That's been a big thing. Okay, but anyway.
But anyway, yeah. How can we? Did you watch Pokemon when it came out?
Yeah. So let's talk about like our first memories
Okay.
because I have a vivid memory of Pokemon when I was like 5 or 6. That's how vivid it is. I don't even know how old I was. But I have like this just colorful memory in my head of going to the Galleria Mall in Henderson,
Wow, we were still
Nevada.
Okay.
Right. That's where we live, Vegas.
Shit. All right.
Yeah, we live
And everyone knows.
2122578 Donut Dan Drive, Las Vegas, Nevada.
It's the big donut-colored house.
Exactly. I have a vivid memory of going there with my dad, and that's when the cards weren't even released yet.
Mm-hmm.
But I had already been watching the show, I think, right? Yeah. And I think it was only on VHS. Like, I don't think I watched any of it when it was on TV.
Oh, you never watched it like on the WB Kids?
I think I did eventually, but at first, no. At first, I only knew it because of the VHS. And I rewatched Pokemon I Choose You, because that is the very first VHS. That's what it was called. That might be the first episode. I don't know.
I Choose You. I think it's
It's
it
I
might have
Choose
been
You. Yeah, I think
Pikachu or
I
something.
think
I
it's
Choose You Pikachu. Something like
literally-
that.
Yeah, it's literally called, I think, Pokemon I Choose You or something like that. But I watched that numerous amounts of time. I must have annoyed the hell out of my parents and my grandma. Like, all I did was watch. And then when the cards didn't come out, but they had a promo thing where they gave every kid, for free, the Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle base set cards.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have a vivid memory of that. And it like sits in my brain, and I like wish to this day I still had those cards, but I don't. But yeah, that's mine.
Okay, so I don't exactly remember what I started. It must have been with the movies. Okay, I remember specifically, at least for the video game, right? Blue and Red. Right? Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Red for the Game Boy. It's Game Boy. It wasn't Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
I remember playing those with my sister. We were living in Lafayette, California. I was either 5 or 6, and we both had our own Game Boy. She got Red, I got Blue. And my mom didn't want us playing often, right? So I remember one morning. It was like a Saturday morning too, right? We got up hella early, and my mom like hid our Game Boys like above the fridge or something. I don't fucking remember, but like we went to go get it, and my sister and I were sharing a room at the time, and we were just playing Pokemon, and then like we hear like a creak, and we both turn, and my mom was just standing there in the doorway with like this just. I don't know if you have if you have ethnic parents, but ethnic parents hit their children, right? So we definitely got a beating that day.
Nice.
She was that glare
'Cause you
forever in my head.
Because you stole back the Game Boys.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And then it was just a continuous thing. We always played.
Gotcha.
But that is like the number one memory when it comes to the video games.
Okay.
Now. Card game?
Yeah.
Okay, the TCG. This is another like first memory. I think the base set just came out.
Right.
I've shown you these cards actually.
Yeah. I've seen your cards.
So we're still 5, 6, 7. I don't remember exactly when the cards came out. But my sister and I, we go to I got some money from my dad. Went to one of the places we can get cards in the mall, and I got a pack. Right, I got a pack with the Blastoise on it. I was like, I want this Blastoise,
that
right?
base set pack. Hell yeah.
Right. And I open it up, and the
trash.
No.
Oh.
Actually, the first pack I got a Alakazam.
Oh yeah.
That Alakazam. If remember seeing it's completely beat up. Shadowless first edition, but it is in the worst condition you could put a card.
That thing's not first edition.
It is first edition.
No, it's not.
Okay, let me. Hold on a second, guys.
We can just cut. We can edit this, dude. I remember seeing that, and that was not a first edition. I think it was Shadowless.
Where did I put this stuff? Oh, it's in here. I'm pretty sure it's first edition.
Future editing Dan, you're a liar. You do not have in first edition Alakazam. Because if you did, I would have freaked out, and I know it's not. I'm pretty sure it's just Shadowless. I'm about to prove you wrong because you're standing over there and you're coming to me right now. Here we go. I left a message for your future editing self.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
Probably not even going to hear it. Okay,
Yeah.
so I have my binder in front of me.
Honestly, though, so many good cards.
Oh, you're right. It wasn't first ed.
I fucking knew it. But it's cool that it's Shadowless regardless. Those things are so rare.
This thing is completely beat up. This Shadow Venusaur, this Venusaur is worse.
Yeah.
But regardless, open the pack. I got that. And then also in my pack, I got a Sandshrew.
Okay.
My sister's like, hey, I want that Sandshrew. So, I was like...
Yeah.
She's like, can I have it? I'm like, no. Screw you. Right?
Ouch.
And my sister's like, hey, Dad, can I get some money to buy a pack? He gives her money to buy a pack. So she goes into the store, gets a pack with, I think it was a Charizard on it. And she's like, hey, I'm trying to get a Sandshrew. And the guy's like, all right, good luck. She opens the pack. Guess what she gets?
Sandshrew.
Blastoise, motherfucker. And I'm just like...
Oh, well... So you were like, hey, I'll give you the Sandshrew.
You're dead right, I said that. She's like, fuck off, you piece of shit.
Yeah, I bet.
And in the following month, she got 2 more Blastoise out of packs.
Bro, imagine having those today.
I mean, I don't have to, but...
Okay, let me rephrase that. Imagine having those today.
Mint.
In good condition.
Okay,
yeah.
You know what? I have some decently good condition cards. But anyway, that was like my first memory of buying cards. And then it kind of just goes off from there. There was this one time, I remember right as Neo was coming out. The Neo sets.
Yeah, the Neo Genesis.
Right. So we traveled a little bit, a couple of cities.
Pretty sure that was 2001.
It was after the movie. I think after the Lugia movie came out.
Yeah.
Pokemon 2000. We travel a couple cities down because there was going to be a release, right? And we got there was like a big card game card anime place. It wasn't as mainstream as it is now, right? Because anime is super mainstream as it is.
Oh yes.
Especially, and card games are more mainstream than they used to be. Back then, it was basically just Magic and Pokemon.
And Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh wasn't out yet.
Oh, you mean in the year 2000, 2001? Yeah, you're right. Yu-Gi-Oh was
So we have to go somewhere out of the way to buy cards.
Yeah.
And we got a whole set of Japanese Neo cards.
Okay, yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Was it I remember they came out with 2 distinct Japanese sets, and it was either the Tropical Islands or it was
the Tropical Islands.
or it was the starter set.
So I did get the Tropical Islands,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I am showing Josh some of the cards now, right? And
I used to have those too. I don't.
These were really sick.
Yeah.
And then there were legitimate like Japanese cards. I'm trying to see if I can find one of them in my binder here, like these ones.
Yeah,
the base set.
Yeah, so
the base Pokemon.
The starters.
Yeah. That was a hype set too.
Oh, dude, because nobody really anticipated Pokemon being what it was going to be, even when it first came out.
Right.
Like in Japan, I think the first base set of Pokemon cards that came out in Japan were in '96. I think they came out with certain promo cards before that, but the real first set was in 1996. And they weren't released in America, or in English, I should say, anywhere else, until I think 1999. I'm pretty sure that was the first year that English Pokemon cards were released.
Interesting.
And I mean, before that, the games were already out.
Right, games came out in 96, I think.
And the show was already out, I think,
Right.
for like maybe a short amount of time before the cards came out. But it was already established, and people fucking went crazy for it. And all these parents were like, what are these Pokemans?
What
You
are
know?
Pokemans?
My dad still fucking says that shit today. I'm like, Dad!
It's Pokemon!
I get it. I'm almost 30, but like, fuck you. It's Pokemon. It's Pokemon, actually.
It's Pocket Monsters?
Yeah, but in the Japanese pronunciation, it's Pokemon.
Yes.
Yeah, so.
And even in
but I still say Pokemon.
English, it's M-O-N, not M-A-N.
You're right. Right.
Mon,
Yeah, but
not man.
yeah. So, what's it called? Yeah. Okay. So when Gen 2 came out, right? When the Johto set came out, everyone went bonkers, and it just blew my mind that it was a possibility that there was more. Like back
What?
then.
100 new Pokemon?
Yeah, dude, I was freaking out. I
And
was
then-
like, no way.
And then, like, I mean, this feels bad, but the pinnacle of Pokemon games, Gold and Silver.
Yeah. To this day, those are the best games that have come out ever, and they came out in 2001, right? Oh my god, those games were revolutionary, not just for Pokemon, but for fucking video games in general. They were spectacular, and to this day, I would rather play Gold and Silver than X and Y any freaking day.
I will tell you that, like, the Gen 2 is not necessarily too great. I don't really like Gen 2. Like, the Pokemon are mostly boring. And if you think about it, so this is before Fairy came out, way before Fairy came out. They just released 2 new typings, right? Dark
and Steel.
and Steel.
Yeah.
There were, like, almost... Well, there was very little Dark Pokemon, right? So
Yeah.
they didn't give any old Pokemon Dark.
No.
Umbreon came out as another
Yes.
Eevee evolution.
Yep.
And then you had the Larvitar
It was actually
pseudo-legendary...
It was just Tyranitar.
Yeah, it was
dark
just
type.
Tyranitar.
Yeah, that was a dark type. But then they also had a decent.
Oh,
amount.
and Houndour.
They had Houndour and Houndoom, Sneasel, Murkrow.
Okay, so yeah, Dark had
Yeah.
some. Steel wasn't as
Yeah, see, Steel.
big either.
They made Magnemite and Magneton Steel.
Which they should have, so that's smart.
Right, and then what was it? They had Fortress.
Fortress.
Scizor, Steelix.
Same typings.
Yeah, Scizor and Steelix. I want to say that's it.
But outside of that, I mean, you got one new ghost type,
Yeah, I think that's it.
one new ghost Pokemon, Mischievous, which was terrible, by the way.
Mischievous sucked.
And then one new dragon type, which was Kingdra.
Yes.
At that time, Psychic was overpowered, Ghost was overpowered, Dragon was overpowered, so they didn't want to release any of them.
What do you mean?
All the Psychic Pokemon were bad for the most part.
Dude, I don't know about that, bro. You come in with an Alakazam or an Espeon, it's
I'm
over.
talking about the Gen like 2.
Yeah. Espeon.
But are you really getting Espeon?
And
over...
Tyranitar.
I forgot, did they give you an Eevee in Gen 2?
Yeah, you get an Eevee.
Well, okay.
Yeah, you get Eevee. Oh god.
I guess they have to give you Eevee to give you Umbreon or Espeon.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you get Eevee in Goldenrod City, which is like the 3rd gym.
I felt like until
Second
you got to like pseudo legendary Larvitar status, your party was kind of garbage. I mean, even Ampharos wasn't that good, and that was like something you kind of wanted to get. Most of the Pokemon in the wild were kind of garbage.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Especially if you went Cyndaquil.
in the beginning, like obviously.
But then,
You went to Hoot and.
but like no, I mean even going through all of Johto.
Dude, okay, I know you've been saying how like it's not your favorite, but
No, I love the games. I do love the games.
But you're talking about the Pokemon.
I'm Pokemon, yeah.
But I disagree with that.
Okay.
I think the Gen 2 Pokemon are some of the best ones in the whole entire series. I would say Gen 2 and Gen 4 have the best Pokemon.
I do like Gen 4.
Yeah, I would say, yeah. But, okay,
Blaziken, Gen 3.
that's just Gen 3, yeah.
Okay, I want to stop real quick and just complain about the fact that they made a Fighting Fire Pokemon
Oh,
a starter for 3 generations in a row.
yeah, they did. I don't know what they were thinking.
After Blaziken, what are you doing, dude? Like,
Well, because Blaziken, I was like, oh, sick. All right, that's cool.
This guy's a monster.
And then what's his name came
Infernape.
out. Infernape came
Just
out.
like, oh, okay, this is kind of cool too.
Right, they were like, okay, like that's cool. But then when Embor came out, and Gen 5 was such a low hype.
Oh my god, Gen 5 was the worst.
Yeah, Black and White was just like a very low hyped freaking generation to come out. Like, all of the Pokemon, I feel, were lazy designs. There were a couple in there that are actually kind of cool. But, because you have to think about every Pokemon, not every, but like, the theme of the generation of Pokemon are always based on the region.
Yeah, that's true.
Where they come from in the games.
And Gen 5 is America, which
And-
is actually kind of funny why Trubbish and Garbodor is in that generation.
Because we're trash.
Because we're trash.
Wait, is it
Yeah,
America?
Gen 5 is America.
Is it?
Yeah. All right, hold, guys. We are going to go check this out. Gen 5, which was Unova, right?
Yeah, Unova. I thought Unova was like... Well, because they had that whole level with like Egypt, and then there's like Sigilif and Darmanitan.
Design concept. Here we go. Although some of Unova is geographically based on New York, the creators of the region took some liberties in regards to the surrounding areas. This comes from Bulbapedia. One of the largest cities in Unova is Castelia City, based on Lower Manhattan, Broadway, Brooklyn Bridge. So a lot of this has to do with just
New York.
New York alone.
Oh, wow. I had no idea because I thought, because there was like this whole area in Gen 5 where there was like a desert. And there were tombs. And then like you could see, that's where you would see like Darmanitan and Sigilif and Volcarona. And I was like, what do those have to do with America? So I'm like really confused about that. Because I know like the most recent one, Sword and Shield, that one is based off of like England.
This is interesting. It also sounds like the parts of the phrase the United States of America. You, Nov,
That's weird.
Clever. Very clever.
Yeah. Interesting. I honestly would never have guessed. Nothing about that game reminded me of America.
Really? Even that one really huge city. I mean, look at this. It looks exactly like New York. That's the map of Unova.
Bro, you could say that about so many of these cities and these
So
games.
we're looking at a map
like-
of Unova right now.
They're like big metropolis.
Bro, does that not look like New York?
No.
All right, I need to show this guy a
see-
map of New York now.
Seeing that does not remind me of New York. It just looks like a Pokemon region. They all look like
Motherfucker.
that.
Oh, that city.
It's fine. Whatever.
All right. I will say though, some of the typings. This is the first, like Gen 5 is one of the first times we see a whole bunch of different typings.
That's true. They,
Like-
they played around with a lot of things.
And I like that. Like
Yeah.
Stunfisk, ground electric. Ooh.
Yeah, that was cool.
I mean-
Volcarona, Bug and Fire. That's the first time
Which
I ever
we
seen
still
that.
haven't seen yet in Pokemon Go. What the fuck, Niantic?
I don't care.
It's a lot.
Pokemon Go is no longer a priority of mine.
Kecleon.
Yeah, I'll never get Kecleon.
All the dark types start showing up. Right, so you have Dark Ground for the first time in Sandile.
Oh, Sandile, okay.
Dark Steel in
Bisharp?
Bisharp.
Yeah.
You have Mandibuzz. God, I hate him. And then there's another pretty interesting. There's Ghost Ground in Golurk.
Oh, Golurk, yeah. I immediately thought of Palisand, and I was like, that's an Alola.
Palossand's pretty sick.
Yeah.
So they were playing. They were playing even though for some reason... Okay, also I didn't understand why the starters in that... Right, so you have Fighting Fire again, and then the other two starters get jack shit.
Yeah, they just get grass and water. They don't have any secondary typings.
What is up with Niantic? Or not Niantic. This is the Pokemon Company, Game
Yeah.
Freak. Just
They love their fire fightings. I don't know.
well, so going back to Pokemon cards real quick.
Yeah.
I remember right as like the gym leaders came out, the gym leader sets came out, the gym challengers, the rocket sets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all those are all vintage.
So I got a pack. I pulled a Blaine's Moltres,
yeah. That's
right?
good.
And I was just like, pew.
Yeah.
think I told you this story. It was just out of this world.
Yeah.
Right? We went to Burger King later that day, and there was this girl in the play
Oh,
area
I remember
thing,
this story. Yeah.
and I'm like, yo, girl, look at this Pokemon card I got.
Yeah.
And she goes, wow, and grabs it and folds it in half. And I am distraught.
Wow. I mean, let's hypothetically that card's mint condition, right? That's like if that were to happen today, that's pretty much ripping up $150.
Crying, gushing.
Yeah.
And after Burger King, my dad takes me to buy another Pokemon pack.
Aww.
And in that pack, I get Rocket's Moltres.
Oh my god, dude. The luck.
True fucking story.
The luck. Those are both really good cards.
Yeah. Well, not the Blaine's one anymore. Actually, the Blaine's one doesn't have that good of an effect.
Oh, I don't mean in the game. I don't care about
Oh.
that. I'm talking about in terms of collectability.
Collectability. Actually, I want to get onto collectability and stay with Pokemon cards actually here for a second.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like, what, about a year plus ago?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, Pokemon cards pricing went through the roof.
Right. And that was attributed to so many different things that all happened at the same time. And it was just this culmination, this perfect absolute point. And then it exploded because of it.
Tell me about it, because Josh is a Pokemon card game breaker.
Oh, yes. So I would like to preface this
Okay.
with this is like one of my most I was the most excited to talk about this out of any of our podcasts because I am a huge Pokemon nerd. I have been playing the games, collecting the cards, name it, for since I was 5 or 6. Like I never stopped. Like I was a nerd throughout high school. I don't give a shit. I collect the cards for the most part. I did stop for a little bit, but I'll talk about that.
When you get into college, you just don't have money anymore to support
Right.
these.
Well, it was a little before that actually, but yeah. Okay. So let's get back to what happened last year. So last year in the Pokemon community, there was a huge explosion because of COVID. So COVID was a big player in this mixture of chaos. Obviously, people were stayed at home.
Right.
They got bored, so some people were busting out their collections and they were looking and they're like, wow, I remember how like fun this used to be and how cool this was. And because of COVID, it wasn't just Pokemon. So many collectible areas just exploded. You know what I mean? Like pop figures. I was like, cool, you have pop figures, that's dope, whatever, who cares? But they went up in price like crazy.
Pop's always been pretty popular.
Yeah. It's like stuff like that. There are new apps that came out, Whatnot. You ever hear of Whatnot? It's pretty much Twitch meets eBay. It's live auction.
Oh my god.
And like someone is recording themselves auctioning a card and people are bidding on it in real time. So just stuff like that. And so COVID was a big deal. And what happened was people got so interested in it and started buying up product. And at the same time, COVID did not allow employees and the manufacturers of the Pokemon trading cards to actually build and make more product. So the supply was diminishing and the demand was skyrocketing through the roof. So what happened was the prices of everything shot up like crazy. But it does not end there. Because
I want to say that certain Pokemon YouTubers didn't help this.
That's what I'm getting into. And what's frustrating about this next topic is it wasn't even a Pokemon YouTuber who did this.
Wait, are you talking about Mystic 7?
No, that's a Pokemon. He's a Pokemon
Okay, well,
YouTuber.
that's Pokemon Go.
No. Okay, I'm talking about every 10-year-old's Lord and Savior, Logan Paul.
Wait, what?
You haven't heard about this?
I don't think so.
Okay, well here we go.
By the way, before I wanna just give a shout out to Leo Hart. He is
Leon Hart is amazing. Yes, yeah.
The reason why this is a thing, why Pokemon card breaking is a thing. He is a legend. Right.
I mean, he never did that though. He never did breaks or anything. He just opened product.
Yeah. What do you mean didn't do breaks?
Oh, breaks are a different thing. Box breaks? That's when people pay.
Oh, and sell packs?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But he always opened
Oh,
for
yeah.
hypeness.
Yeah. I think he was doing it since like 2015. Like he's been doing it for a very long time.
Sorry, continue
Okay.
with Logan Paul.
So Logan Paul.
I was hoping never to mention his name on our
know, it's
podcast.
unfortunate. Yeah. So this dude is a piece of work. I think we can all agree that he is an interesting person, right?
Okay.
In very nice terms. He saw the popularity of Pokemon over the last few months, right? And so what he did was he purchased a first edition Shadowless base set box, a booster box, which contains 36 packs of the original first edition Shadowless, which are the most rare types. He bought it for, I want to say, oh god, 200,000. Okay, so he spent 200K. I think.
When you have money,
right? Don't quote me on that. It's something like that. It was like something like 100 or 200,000. It was fucking nuts. But anyway, it was the biggest sale of this type of box in history. And it was public, obviously, because Logan Paul, and he needs all the vanity he can get. And he did a box break, which is what me and Dan were just talking about, where he opened the booster box and sold all 36 packs beforehand for a certain amount of money so that he could profit in his opening. And then all the people who purchased the packs, Logan would open them live on, I think it was YouTube. I think he used YouTube. And sent whatever they got to that person, right? So it was like this whole game where if you purchase one of his packs, you're getting exposure because he would shout you out.
Oh, okay, right.
Like live on YouTube, and it's Logan Paul.
And people are like, oh my god, you said my name.
And you're, the possibility of you getting an insanely expensive card, right? So when he did that, it created this ripple effect in the community and caused the prices to go up even more. And so at that time, in October of 2020, up until I want to say March or April of 2021, which is what, 5 months, 6 months, this whole era of just, I can't find product unless I pay triple the price, all of these cards are getting graded. So PSA, which is a huge grading company.
Oh, they increased their price by like double, didn't they?
Well, it's not even that they increased it. They had to close because so many people were sending cards in. And then they increased prices. People wouldn't stop. They'd still send cards in. And so they had to shut down so that they could catch up. I submitted 27 cards to PSA in January. And it is currently, while we are recording this, September 9th?
And it's still being graded. It hasn't been graded yet? Do you have any updates?
Oh, it's still there. Yeah. It's on the first step. It says, oh, we're reviewing your package. That's 8 months ago. So just to give you
worth the money.
Just to give you an example. So anyway, so that amount of time there was a lot of toxicity in the community because I was very involved during that time. So many people got back into the hobby. And I have definitely scored some good things. I would say I'm a hardcore collector.
Okay.
I don't have a lot of vintage stuff though. I'll be honest with you. Most of it is pretty modern. It's like Sun and Moon era up, I gotta say. I fell out around the black and white and X and Y.
I feel like that's where a lot of people disappeared.
And then I got back into it towards the end of the X and Y era with Evolutions. Mm-hmm. That was a set that came out, and it included reprints of the base set.
Okay. And
people were pretty hyped about it. And you could buy a booster box for like $100, and today you can't find one for less than $900. So that was the effect of 2020. It was so many things. It was Logan Paul, it was COVID, it was shortages with the Pokemon company. It was so much. So yeah. That's what, and where we're at now, it's better. It's definitely better. The scalpers have really chilled.
I feel like you still can't go into a Target and find product, though.
It's still tough. Like, it's not that you can't. I've seen it many times in the past couple months. Like, you totally can. But it's not like every single time. It's not like a couple years ago when you go in and it was stocked to the brim. There is absolutely no way it'll ever go back to that unless Pokemon Company mass produces it like crazy, which I don't think will happen. But yeah, so that's where the card game is at least. There was a lot of toxicity. It's gotten better. I'm still happy with it. I open stuff live on Twitch every now and then, and I like it. So yeah.
All right. Yeah, so I won't ever go on to Josh's stream while he's opening ever again because I give him the worst luck.
Bro, this dude gives me bad luck in general. I'll be playing sets in Pokemon Go from Go Battle League, and I just lose every single lead, and I'm like, Dan, get out of here. And then I open PAX Live on the air, on Twitch, and he's in there, he's like, hey, what's up? And then I open nothing, and I waste 100.
Pulls a shiny, immediately turns into a common.
Yeah, it just explodes right before my eyes.
I got past level rank 20, so I got my rating.
Oh, what is it? So did I.
2135. It was 2180 or something, and then I've dropped since then.
Oh, okay.
Because I hate Great League.
Yeah. I think I'm at 2240.
Can we just Ultra League come back?
I hate it.
Yeah, I know, and I hate it.
Okay, so those were the cards. So, what do you want to talk about next?
Did you ever? Well, you're building a deck, right?
I am building a deck. So I've actually, in all of my years of collecting this card game, I've never actually played the card game.
The card game is super fun, by the way.
It is
I think
fun.
it can be picked up by anybody.
It's simple.
It's simple.
Yeah.
There's, I'm sure there's a meta.
Oh, there is. There's 100% a meta. Yeah.
And
I've done some research.
I feel like is the community a lot better than like the Yu-Gi-Oh community?
I don't know what the
You've never played Yu-Gi-Oh before?
I did, but I never went to like public events.
Well,
yeah, I only played with my friends.
Yu-Gi-Oh community is pretty toxic.
Oh, that sucks.
Meta's crap. People steal. But that's just card games for you.
What is?
Toxic community.
Oh, you mean
like stealing?
Yeah.
I bought cards. I played in the card game. I remember when I was a kid, we had there was like the Pokemon League. You would battle against a gym leader, and they'd give you like a stamp.
Dude,
for
that's
like
so cool.
for like a badge, and you would need to get like eight stamps to get a badge. And there was TC like Pokemon Go TCG events.
Yeah.
Around like at like Toys R Us, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Like local card shops and stuff.
I remember there being events and stuff. I just never partook. I just wanted to. I remember I went to a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament one time, and I was like, "Oh, this is so cool!" And I think I have like this good deck and I've never ever played with anyone in like the actual community, just my friends. And then I lost my first game.
I summoned the Dark Magician.
Yeah, no, I lost.
And you're actually,
but it was cool.
Joey Wheeler, third-rate duelist with the fourth-rate deck.
Hey, Yug. So
Yug.
Yeah, so that, I mean,
Joshy boy.
Oh god. Okay, Pegasus. So those were. I don't really have too many experiences playing the game, but I'm trying to get into it now. So I'm building a deck with like the most recent set that came out with Rayquaza, and I think it's good. I don't know. I've never been to an event, so I guess we'll see.
Have you casually played yet?
No, because I haven't built the deck all the way yet. Damn. I know. Life keeps getting in the way. I haven't done anything yet.
Well, when you get around to... Have you read the rules? Do you know how to play?
Oh, yeah, I know how to play.
Okay.
Yeah, because I actually downloaded the online game.
Hey.
Yeah. And so...
with all the packs that you're buying, you might as well use it. Use the white pieces, the good use.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm trying to get into it. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Okay. Well, I think that's good for the card game part. I think we've really hit on all the little pieces of it, especially this past year and a half. Mm-hmm. You could go on to like almost any Pokemon streamer. It doesn't matter what kind of Pokemon they stream, and they will at some point be breaking a box.
Yeah, that's just because so many people. I think people have stopped doing it. I think some of the streamers and other content creators, I think they stopped doing it because I think they were riding the hype train for a while. But there are some that stuck with it because I know like Mystic 7 stuck with it.
He still does it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever seen Lifting and Zombies.
I've never even heard of them.
He's a Pokemon Go YouTuber, but he's a spoofer.
Oh,
yeah.
So the community hates him.
Well, except for other spoofers. I don't know. I watch him to know what kind of spawns there are for events because he always spoofs to like Australia or New Zealand at the start of an event. So he gets spawns like 18 hours, 16 hours before we do.
Oh, okay.
So I watch to see what kind of spawns they get, right? What the event's like. But he breaks. I think Holly did breaks.
Yeah. Well, for the most part, a lot of those were just cash grabs, and the fact that a lot of them aren't doing it anymore, it kind of frustrates me. I'm not gonna lie. That kind of stuff frustrates me because I'm all about like, oh, welcome to the hobby. Like this is fun. We have more people in the community. But when I see people doing box breaks during the hype, and then when the hype is gone, like when the big hype is gone, and they're not doing it anymore, that's not okay to me. That means that that I feel taken advantage of in a way. You know what I mean? Where it's like I lose respect for them, basically.
I understand that.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah, because they weren't in the community. They didn't care. They
don't enjoy it like you do. They don't have that investment.
They did it for a quick buck. And like I don't have anything against box breaks. Like I understand that they make money, but it's entertaining. You know what I mean? Like that's the reason why they're so popular. And I watch box breaks, and maybe one day I could do a box break. I think that'd be really fun. Mm-hmm. But the fact that certain people did it and now they're not doing it anymore is what rubs me the wrong way.
How can we rub you the right way, Josh?
Give me Pokemon cards.
This is a children's game.
It is a children's game. That is my tagline. Because I'll be on Twitch playing Pokemon Unite, Pokemon Go, opening the cards, and then here comes Dan and some of my other dumbass friends.
Hey, they're all innuendos. I never say anything blatant.
Yeah, I know. And I'm just like, stop. This is a children's game. Because guess what?
It's fun every time.
It is a children's game.
All right. Well, I think, I really enjoyed playing it. I didn't get into it as much as you do. I don't collect anymore. I don't remember the last time I bought cards. Mm-hmm. But I do still play the video games.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about that. So, Start at the beginning. Obviously,
right, so,
I know you had Blue.
So, I will tell you all the video games I bought myself.
Yeah.
Blue,
yep.
Yellow, Pokemon Pinball.
Oh, yeah.
Pokemon, the TCG video game.
Okay, see, I never played that.
Pokemon Stadium.
Uh-huh.
Pokemon Stadium 2.
Yes.
Gold. Crystal. Ruby.
Emerald?
Sapphire.
Oh, yeah, both. Okay.
Yeah. Pearl.
Okay.
Platinum. I recently found a second version of Platinum.
Oh, cool.
I don't remember buying it.
Is it sealed?
No.
Oh, I was like, bro.
It's just literally the...
Those things are so much money right now. What about Coliseum?
That's the GameCube one, right?
Yes.
No, I did not have Coliseum.
Okay.
And then I didn't play Gen 5.
Yeah.
Didn't play Gen 6. I got Sun. And that's where it ends for video games for me. I don't have a Switch, even though everyone keeps telling me to buy a Switch, so I haven't bought Sword or Shield.
Right. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee.
I have Fire Red.
Oh, Fire Red, yeah.
I have Fire Red, too.
Whew, Fire Red. That was a good game, too.
Yeah.
Updated version of those. Those were good.
I didn't buy Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee. I actually didn't really like the concept of that game. I mean, it's basically Pokemon Go, which is...
It was Pokemon Go, and the main series had a baby, and it's like, you lost the battles...
Yeah.
Of like the wild battles at least of the main series, but you got Pokemon Go.
Oh, mechanics. And it brought in a whole new set of shiny hunting.
Oh yeah, that was fun because you can see them in the overworld and them running around.
Mind blowing.
Oh, it was amazing.
And it's still mind blowing. It's the only game that does that, right?
No. Sword and Shield does that.
No, you can't see shinies in the overworld.
Oh, shinies. No. Yeah, you're right. Shinies you can't see in the overworld. Pokemon are in the overworld.
Yeah.
But you can't tell whether they're shiny or not until you go into battle. Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, just watching videos of people shiny hunt in like Pokemon, like Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee, and then just like they're hunting something. Yeah. Because there's a way to chain. Yes. For shiny hunting, and then some other shiny pops up.
Oh, I get so mad. That's happened to me so many times. I remember when I was oh god, I think I was in the power plant and I was hunting. Magnemite or something like that, shiny Magnemite, and a fucking Voltorb spawned. And I was like, this is so cool. Like, I needed that too. But once you catch another Pokemon, then you lose the chain for the one you're going for.
Right, and it destroys
right.
the...
And then I think it happened twice. I was in the haunted, or the Pokemon Mansion on Cinnabar Island, and I was hunting, I don't know.
Some fire Pokemon, poison Pokemon.
It was either Growlithe or something like that.
Coffin, maybe?
Yeah, and I got a shiny Raticate. And I was like, oh my god, and I was so pissed. I was so mad. I was like, I don't fucking want that.
Why even catch it?
I had to, it was shiny. And then I ruined my streak and had to get it back.
Have you ever caught any shinies outside of those games? I mean, we're not talking about Red Gyarados here. We're talking about...
Oh, you mean in the main series? And like...
Yeah.
Okay, before Sword and Shield, because I actually shiny hunted in Sword and Shield.
Before Sword and Shield.
Okay, so back in the day when I did not shiny hunt, I got one random shiny Pokemon, and it was in Diamond and Pearl.
Okay.
And it was a Ponyta.
Ooh.
Yeah, which is a good one.
It's a pretty good one.
Yeah, and I caught it, and I thought it was like the coolest thing ever.
So if I'm not mistaken, shinies are 1 in like 4,000 or 1 in 8,000?
1 in 8,000 with the normal rate, and then it gets cut drastically if you get the shiny charm.
Right, and then after that you can... To get the shiny charm, you need to complete the Pokédex, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Which is... almost it's ridiculously hard to do that in Diamond and Pearl.
Well, most of the time, it's just the national dex. So it's not... I'm sorry. The national dex is everything. Right?
No. The national dex is just the
whatever. I'm just the game exclusive freaking Pokedex that they use. Usually it's that. That's what you need to complete, and then you get the shiny charm.
So I have also only caught one random shiny.
And?
It was in Diamond and Pearl.
Oh, okay, cool.
And it was a Bronzor.
Oh, that's cool. It was green. Little green.
I remember seeing it, was like, what?
Yo, that's a super cool one to get too, because you can't breed those. So you can't.
Because they're in those gender. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. So you can't like hatch them out of eggs. I think that is cool.
Okay, I want to. Okay, so you've played Sword and Shield.
Yes.
Right. I remember when that game came out. I saw videos of like random wild Pokemon running after you. They're like big. Those videos are hysterical.
Yeah, in the wild area.
Yeah.
Because there's some Pokemon when they see you, they'll like come after you, so that like you go into battle and
like the bear.
Oh, beware! Yeah. It's pretty funny, but some are faster than others.
Obviously.
So like you're walking around. If you're not on your bike, bro, you better get on a bike because there's Pokemon. What was it? It was like Lucario, Sneasel, Gallade. Dude, those things book it at you. Like they just go, and you're like, oh my god! Like imagine that happening in real life.
This is the first Pokemon Go game. I mean, we're not, the main series game that you can see almost every Pokemon in the wild.
A lot, not every, but a lot.
But Pokemon such as Lucario or Weavile, you couldn't find those in the wild in like Gen 4.
Oh no, yeah, because they're evolved forms and they're like special types of evolved forms.
Yes.
Yeah. And so you could see Steelix, and that requires a mirror coat to evolve. You could see.
That's pretty sick.
You could see
Dragonite. I've seen Dragonite, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I think so. I can't remember.
No, I literally just saw a video of a guy randomly running into a shiny Dragonite.
Oh, that's tight. Yeah, that's cool. But yeah. And Sword and Shield was a good game. It just... I have like one huge criticism about the games, though. So we don't have to get into that.
No, right is it National Pokedex?
No, I don't care about that.
Really? You don't, like, I don't know. Every time a new game comes out, every new Pokemon game comes out, I want to collect all 8,755 Pokemon.
No, see, that's fine. I'm okay at this point in history of the world. There are over 900 Pokemon.
It's so sweet.
And I think it's okay not to include them all in a game at one time.
They should. I
think eventually they should. But
Pokemon.
But I don't
clear.
Yeah, sure. And so I'm okay with that. I have a different criticism.
Okay, what's the criticism?
So this criticism comes from years and years of frustration.
Okay.
And it has to do with Gold and Silver. because Gold and Silver.
Oh, here we go. I know exactly where this is going, guys.
Gold and Silver was the pinnacle of Pokemon for one reason and one reason alone. You beat the game, and then you go back to a whole different region. And this game, Gold and Silver, came out in 2001 or 2002, whenever it was, and it contained 2 regions in the code. It had all of this space, all of these Pokemon, all of these areas, and you could fight the past gym leaders, and you can do all this stuff, and it was fucking perfect. It was so fun. It was nostalgic. It was hard. They made it difficult because then you go back and all the gym leaders are fucking buff and they're strong and they have these level 50 Pokemon.
And the Elite Four then get upgraded too. They get into like the 60s and 70s. And then you have to fight Red.
You have to fight Red. The pinnacle of everything. You fight your former self and he's got a level 88 Pikachu. Like, it's insane. It was so good. And they've never revisited that concept up like since then. Oh, it's so frustrating. You're just like, oh my god, Sword and Shield's coming out. It's on the Switch, and the Switch has all this freaking computer power
and memory, and they could
exactly.
How do you think they can? Do you think they can do that right now with 8 different generations of Pokemon? Not just 8 different generations of Pokemon, 8 different regions.
Yes, and the reason why I know for a fact that they can do this is because they've already proved they can with Sword and Shield. It's not about putting all of the regions in one game at once.
I don't mean that. I think they can do that.
Oh, what do you mean then?
Can they do it and not make it broken? Can they do it without messing up the game?
Oh, you mean like the flow?
The flow.
Yeah, so like that's been a topic for a while because they could have done it probably up till 4 or 5, Gen 4 or 5, Diamond and Pearl, Black and White, and it'd still be like okay. Like just going region to region and like just powering up your Pokemon, whatever. But now there's just so many regions that it comes to the question that, all right, so you're going to beat the game and then you're going to go on to the next region. Does that mean your Pokemon reset?
Do you reset your Pokemon? Do the gym leaders have a higher level Pokemon? Do they make it harder for you to level up your Pokemon?
Mm-hmm. Is there an Elite Four or like an Elite Four championship thing in every single region?
That'd be pretty cool.
Battle
Frontier,
Battle Tower, Battle Factory. Do you remember that from Ruby and Sapphire or Emerald? I think it was only an Emerald. Yeah. Where you just borrow Pokemon and use them. So that has been a debate.
I don't know if you can do it right.
I think there's a way. There's 100% a way. Are you kidding me? With all these RPGs out there, there's a way.
They might just make you start over.
Or they'll make level progression harder.
But then you're fighting the Elite Four at level like 40, like what, like 20, 30?
Okay, well then they'll be scaled at 20.
It just feels wrong. Or you become the champion with a Charmeleon.
So?
I don't know.
They do that in the show. Ash uses a freaking
okay, so don't compare Ashes. Ash is an idiot.
Ash?
No, Ash is an idiot.
No. Ash?
Trash, yeah.
Because he's trash.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my god, why doesn't my Thunder work against an Onix? I don't understand. Yeah. 8 generations in.
He's an idiot. So, I think there's a way to do it. And they have not even tried to touch on it. And that pisses me off.
I don't know that.
Dude, they have it. Every game that has come out has none of those.
They haven't officially made any word about it. You don't know if they've gone into like the R&D room and
I'm talking about shit that's already out. Because that shit came out 20 years ago. It's been 20 years.
You know, they could have made a movement. They could have taken a step when the remakes of Ruby and Sapphire came out. They could have tried it there.
Omega Ruby and I know, and they didn't.
And they didn't.
They did not.
And then now we have the remakes of Pearl.
Diamond and Pearl, and they're not going to. I already know for a fact they're not going to because this is going to be a hard remake of Diamond and Pearl. It's even chibi style, which is how the old games were.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting choice. But then you get to Legends Arceus, and that might be the first stepping stone to what I've been talking about. Because that is supposed to be
open world,
a huge open world.
Open world.
It's supposed to be, and I'm really excited for that. And I have like a really soft spot in my heart for Diamond and Pearl for Gen 4. And I am more excited for the Legends Arceus playthrough than I am for the remakes of Diamond and Pearl. Because I think that this game, Legends of Arceus, has so much potential. And if they fuck it up, I don't even know why I'm saying
What are
that.
the starters? It's like Turtwig, Cyndaquil, and
It is Oshawott,
right.
Cyndaquil, and Rowlet. Rowlet is the grass starter from Alola.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was Turtwig.
No, I wish. Turtwig is my favorite starter
Ew.
ever. He's so cool.
Really ill. You ever see the? Oh my god, it's so sad. Tangent. Have you ever seen the episode after? So Ash has a Turtwig and it evolves.
Oh, I never watched any of Diamond and Pearl.
So there's a lot of like really sad episodes, especially after evolutions. So Turtwig evolves, right, and it's like really like it's a
Grottle?
It moves, yeah. Like it can run and stuff, but then it evolves in a Grottle, and he realizes he's a fucking slow motherfucker now.
Well,
he can't run anymore, and he is so sad about it.
Oh, poor Grottle.
And then he realizes he learns like I don't know, rock climb or something.
Oh, okay.
And he's just like, and then he's just like ecstatic. He's like, I can climb rocks really quickly and stuff. Woohoo!
Well, that's nice.
Or like Ash's Chikorita.
Okay.
You ever see those episodes in the Johto?
No.
Oh, really? The Johto ones are pretty good too.
I mean, I fell off the TV show pretty early. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, so Chikorita has this like special bond with Ash.
Okay.
Ash like it hated everyone, didn't want to talk to anybody. Sounds familiar. Almost every other Pokemon Ash has ever caught, and like Ash saves it from like I don't know some ice storm.
Right.
Right. So it has this like huge big crush on Ash. I think it's a female too. So it's this big crush on Ash. It's always wants hugs and kisses and whatever. And then it evolves into Bayleaf. And Bayleaf is pretty big.
Yeah.
So like the first episode after it evolves, it comes running at Ash and like knocks him over.
Yeah.
And he does it 3 times and hurts Ash. And the next time it does it, Ash like yells at it. And Bayleaf gets really sad and runs away.
Aw. What a piece of shit. I fucking hate Ash.
Ash is an idiot. He's 10 years old and he's only gotten stupider as the series goes on.
Yeah. At least he looks like an actual anime character now.
Yeah, they've made him really anime.
I know. Well, that's because anime got super popular.
Yeah, so like let's steer into this skid.
Yeah.
Man, anime. I told you I watched anime the series all the way to the end of the Gen 6 series where Ash loses in the championship round.
That's so impressive.
He loses in the championship round, or that I've seen
No, that you've watched it up until
it got
then.
stupid after that.
Well, yeah, I thought it was stupid. Fucking like Ruby and Sapphire. I remember watching a couple episodes. I was like,
Sun and Moon. There's no gym leaders.
Yeah, I know. It's just like the.
And he becomes champion there.
Yeah, I know.
That's not fair.
Dude, Japan must really hate him.
What, Satoshi?
Is that the guy who writes the manga?
No, that's Ash's name. Ash Satoshi. That's his is it Japanese
really?
name.
I had no idea. No, I'm just talking about in terms of storytelling, like how they're actually like telling the story of Ash. Like,
I don't know.
Like he never wins, and then the one region where they have him win is Alola.
There are gyms in Gen 8, right? I think we talked about this, right?
Yeah.
I don't think he's fought any yet in Pokemon Journeys.
Oh,
they just go around catching Pokemon, right? So his crewmate for this season is this guy named Go.
Yeah, GOH, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he is the pinnacle of he is everything that Pokemon Go is. He doesn't battle. He just throws balls at everything, and he catches everything.
Is that really like he never battles?
No, he never battles wild Pokemon. He just throws balls at it. He caught an Articuno. He caught a Suicune.
Wait, what?
Yes.
And he doesn't battle him down?
No, he just pew.
Hello?
He wants to catch a Mew. That's his.
Oh, he talks about. That's kind of cool that they talk about mythicals though in the TV show.
Well, they've run into a whole bunch of mythicals. Like, I think one of the episodes they have this like a group raid against Lugia. Lugia kicks all their asses.
I'm sure he does. Fucking Lugia.
I'm sure that series or that season has more legendaries in it than every other season combined.
Yeah.
Ash's team is pretty fucking yoked.
I know. I remember we talked about that.
He's got like a
He's
Gengar,
got
Lucario, Dragonite,
Dragonite. Oh
level
my God.
99,000 Pikachu.
Dude, that Pikachu's useless.
How is it not just running through things?
It's stupid.
I'm
Yeah.
actually really curious about Pokemon in real life. Like, there are levels, so to speak. So what happens after you get to level 99?
They die.
Well, I mean, you gotta...
I don't know.
How quickly do they go through, like, levels? Because if they go through levels pretty quickly like they do in the game, like, in a year or two, you could get to a Pokemon level 99, and then what happens after that?
I don't know, man. You just have a giant throbbing Pokemon.
Fuck. Throbbing. What is on your mind, Josh?
You know what's on my mind? I want them to make a game with all the regions. That's what's on my mind. I hate them. I hate Game Freak.
It's never gonna happen.
It's never... Dude, I'm at the point where I genuinely believe that. Because everyone's been talking about it since, like, Black and White, really. Like, that's when people were like, okay, where's the next game that has multiple regions? Fucking...
Doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist. It never will.
Do we have any other information on Arceus?
They came out with a trailer recently about how certain battle styles work.
Mm-hmm.
They talked about the region that they're in. It's an old version of the Sinnoh region, and it's called the Hisuian. That's what it used to be called, like hundreds of years ago or something. You get those 3 starters. It's not like crazy technological. Like you're using Pokeballs that like they look like steampunk almost. Because it's like it's supposed to be in like the old days.
Mm-hmm.
You have to like real time fight Pokemon. Like they're in front of you, and
it's not turn based.
And I think some of it is once you start the battle, but like you can be up against a Pokemon as yourself, and you have to dodge moves and shit.
Oh, as a Pokemon.
No, as a person.
Oh, the Pokemon attacks you as a person.
Yes. Yeah, so it takes place on like the
I'm
old
having flashbacks of Beware.
Sinnoh. Yeah, dude, could you imagine? Yeah. But yeah, it has so much potential, and I'm so excited. And up until then, I'm going to be streaming more pack openings because the 25th celebration pack is coming out.
Oh, that's right. It is the 25th anniversary of Pokemon.
I have already spent so much fucking money. I don't want to say how much I've spent. But I've spent so much money on pre-orders for this fucking stupid 25th anniversary.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
I'm not.
No, it's yeah. But like just yesterday, freaking Pokemon Center exclusive Elite Trainer boxes went on sale, and I bought 4 of them. Because I'm a simp. I need to. I need it. I see it. I'm like, I need this.
I'm so happy I don't play cards anymore.
But
I mean, cards are cool.
They're like the collectibles for me, for the most part. That set is a collectible set. That set probably will not see a lot of play in the game.
Okay.
It is like for collectors.
So, I mean, I played card games, right? I told you I used to play a card game called UFS, Universal Fighting System, which is now Uni versus Jason. I don't like the name. It's crap. Uni versus.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Jason.
No, Jason's the owner of the company that creates the games. I know him.
When you said that, it immediately reminded me of Freddy versus Jason.
Oh.
Because you said Jason right after Versus.
So Jason is the owner of Jasco, which is the company that creates this game. Yeah, isn't that funny? Jasco, Jason.
Do those cards have any form of collectability?
They do. So, kinda. So, if you like anime, they do, because they have gone into a whole anime direction. Let me give you a background on this game real quick. So, it's kind of like a fighting game inside of a card game. If you've ever played like Tekken or Street Fighter or, I don't know, Marvel vs. Capcom, it's kind of like that. You have a character, right? Character cards. And your character has stats on them. It has different abilities. You have a health. And then I guess you also have a hand size, which is basically how many cards you start out with on your turn. You know, you get down to 2, your hand size is 7, you draw 5 cards at the start of your turn.
Right.
People love drawing cards.
Right.
Right. And you have resources, kind of like mana in Magic.
Right.
And you have attack cards, which you thought your opponent to try to hurt them and make them lose vitality. Your opponent can block.
Throw the cards at people?
Yes, like pew. Like
Wait, how?
Like Gambit.
Wait, one more time?
Pew.
Okay.
So the first player to take his opponent down to 0 vitality wins. All right. And the game was really fun. I played, I guess, competitively for 3 years. I went to multiple. I went to a nationals. I went to multiple regionals, multiple world championships. I've placed. They have a teams event. I've placed 8th in a singles event in nationals, and then worlds. I've placed 4th and 3rd and 8th and 6th in the teams events multiple times.
So you were legit.
It was decent enough. I mean, the game was not big.
Yeah.
But the collectability is they just started like really turning into anime. So before it was more of a fighting game. They had IPs. They had their own IP. They had Tekken. They had Soul Calibur. They had Street Fighter. They had SNK, Capcom, Darkstalkers, and Mega Man. And now they have Cowboy Bebop, Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh, wow.
They are releasing their My Hero Academia set.
Oh, bro, they're making money.
I don't know if they're making money.
Bro, they're making money.
And
People
well,
care about that shit.
What pisses me off is the game used to be about how can I win.
But now it's about
how I can, it was, you could buy a legitimate, good deck, competitive deck for $40. Like, the commons were good. Now you need to get 4 of the ultra rares, the money cards. Mm-hmm. And decks, it got out of hand. They went towards money, and it's not fun anymore. Stop playing.
See, that's how Pokemon works a lot, too, is with the ultra rares, but there's different tiers of the ultra rares. Like, you can get a Rayquaza V from the new set Evolving Skies, right? Mm-hmm. $7 card. But then you can get the full art version of that exact same card, $40. And you can get the alternate art card, which is fucking amazing for a collector, $130. Right?
But you need commons. You absolutely need commons, right?
Yes, of course. Well, yeah, I mean, for like the trainer cards are like item cards or supporters or whatever, and you can get secret rare versions of those too. So what people do is, like, obviously me, I don't give a shit about any of that spicy stuff. I'm putting in this deck that I have.
Shiny decks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. See, I don't care about that. I just put in the basic, like, $4 version of this card, while people are out there with 4 copies of the secret rare Marnie, which is like $80 a piece, just because they want to, like, bling out their deck. I do not understand that. I don't get that at all. I'm like, you guys are crazy.
I will say, outside of the buying, I don't buy cards anymore because of that. It just kind of killed the game for me. I tested for them a lot too.
For UFS people?
Yeah. Oh, well, I tested their game. I went to their offices, tested out new cards before they were released. Mm-hmm. Tried to make abilities. We worked on abilities and whatnot.
So cool that you were a part of it. That's
awesome. And you know what? For the most part, the community is really good.
Yeah.
All the players. There's a lot of the players in New York. There's a lot of players in the UK, and then there's a whole bunch of, like, scattered around here, around the United States, but. The community's really good. They trade. They give. They let you borrow. There was this one event, Worlds, where somebody completely forgot their whole deck. The community rebuilt their deck for him, and let him borrow it and play for the tournament.
See, that's so cool. That's how trading card games should be. Yeah. Especially since they're, like, tangible, right? They're not like games that you play on a screen. They're just, like, they're tangible things where you could just, like, let someone borrow something. And another trading card game that's getting super popular.
Oh, if you could say Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, it has been popular, and I just didn't know about it.
Super was so I know
Dragon Ball Super, yeah,
it got really popular when it, I guess, rebooted or whatever, because they had a Dragon Ball card game and then Dragon Ball Z card game, and then they, like, created the Super card game or whatever.
It's definitely different.
That was like 3 or 4 years ago or something.
2017.
Okay, I was right.
I think that's when the first set of Dragon Ball Super cards
came. I know this because I was knee deep into UFS, and
I think.
Oh my god, I probably had the best collection of UFS in the United States.
That's fucking crazy.
I know how to trade.
Yeah.
But I gave it all to a friend because I stopped playing. I didn't really want to sell the cards. I gave it to my friend who's been playing UFS for years.
That's nice.
Way longer than me.
Yeah. Are they worth money now? Are they are they vintage? I'm doing quotes with my hands. Are they vintage?
There are some that are vintage. I mean, the big problem. A big problem about the game was that they couldn't get sets out. My Hero Academia is the first set that they've released in 2 years, I think.
Oh, so they just haven't come out with new cards?
It kills games like that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
The company's small.
You can't just keep the same cards for that amount of time and expect players to still be interested. You have to come out with expansions.
So when Jason bought the game, it was dying, right? So he didn't create it; he bought the game, right? And he released his IP 2 sets, I think, in 2009 and 2010. Then they got the IP for SNK.
I don't know what that is.
Capcom, Street Fighter, not Street Fighter. Shit. I'll have to. I'm blanking here. There's Terry and I'm naming characters. Terry Bogard. You know who Terry Bogard is?
I have no idea. Bro, this episode's about Pokemon.
SNK.
I have no idea.
King of Fighters. King of Fighters.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
Well, it's a fighting game. So they released 3 sets, and on the 3rd set that they were creating, they lost the license and they had a short print, and they didn't get a new license for 2 or 3 years. So they couldn't release any new sets, and the format was literally just those 5 sets I named.
Right.
And one of the sets was they couldn't buy. It was short printed, and the other 2 sets they couldn't make anymore.
So pretty much, this dude bought the game and then fucked it all up.
The game, the rules is solid. Rules are solid. The game works, but they just didn't jump on it, and they're really slow about releasing sets. They don't make and they're not balanced. The cards, they get crazy and broken. Oh man. I'm gonna stop there on that, because I could go into an enormous amount of detail about how this game could have ended up going. My friends, I still have a whole bunch of friends I made, and they still play the game. But yeah, if you like anime, check it out. It's called Universes now, or just check out UFS, Universal Fighting System. You could find it. Check out Jasco.com. They're the company that creates the game. They create a lot of good board games too.
Yeah, so that story for that game kind of reminds me of what happened to Pokemon back in 2003, because it was Wizards of the Coast.
Oh yeah,
that owned them, and they're the ones that made all of the. I think so. They did. If I could remember, base set, Jungle, Fossil, Rocket, Gym Hero, Gym Challenge, Neo Genesis, all of the Neo sets. Neo Genesis. Oh god, let's see if I can remember.
Neo Destiny,
Neo Discovery, Neo Revelation.
And then they had the new Gym Leader set, right? They have another Gym Leader set?
No, those were the only ones for those. And then they got to
Base set 2.
Oh yeah, base set 2, that was a thing. And Legendary Collection, I forgot about that. Aquapolis, Expedition, and Skyridge. And it was one of those 3, I don't know which one it was, but one of those 3 were the last Wizard of the Coast printed Pokemon set. And then after that, every set that came after whichever one, Expedition or whatever, was Pokemon International, the Pokemon company.
So what, they bought the rights back to their own card game?
Pretty much.
Or
it was a new entity or something?
It must have just been created, because the Pokemon company didn't exist until, I guess, Pokemon got big enough until they needed to make their own company.
Yeah, maybe that's what it was. I actually don't know. But at that time, Pokemon actually wasn't crazy popular. They were still making an insane amount of fucking money on the games, but the cards were not very popular. Those last 3 that I named from Wizards of the Coast, it was Expedition, Skyridge, and
this
Aquapolis.
What, Gen 3?
No, that only went up to Gen 2. They didn't even
still only Gen 2?
Yeah.
Wow.
Gen 3 was the first set of Pokemon, Ruby and Sapphire, that was picked up, or that was made by the Pokemon company. And what's it called? So during that time, those 3 sets that are going for an insane amount of money now because they were like low printed because people didn't give a shit. That's what it was. Like people didn't care. And so during that time and a little bit after that, they came out with all of these sets that we see today are as very attractive because they're such low print. They stopped printing as much. They would come out with a new set every few months like they still do, but they would only print out a certain amount. And so if you find yourself like a Skyridge booster box, those things are going for like $60,000 right now. If you were to see one of the, what is it? Is it Call of Legends? That was a small set. Those are only from like 7 years ago or something. Like 2013, 2014. And that set is going for like 15,000.
Right, and to be clear, guys, I mean, obviously these are just for collecting, but Pokemon does not have a rotation.
Yeah, they do.
Pokemon has a rotation.
Yes, I've learned that from my research. They have standard and expanded. And expanded, you could pretty much use whatever. But standard is the meta. That's like what Pokemon.
So what is rotation? Is it like every 10 sets, or the last 10 sets, or?
I don't know. I don't know what they are, but I know that it just happened.
Okay, so I am sure that what I mean by there's not a rotation. So in UFS, they had a rotation that the last 10 sets released are in standard, and then the when a new set comes out, the oldest set pops out and becomes extended.
Yeah. Okay. I think. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty much what it is.
Okay. So I don't know how it is in Pokemon, but I feel like obviously the first, whatever sets you mentioned by Wizards of the Coast are probably not in standard.
You know what I think it is? Oh God. So this is, I don't know how true this is, but this is what I've seen up till now. So for the longest time, yes. God, I hate you. Lost my train of thought. Okay, so it's September right now, and I think the rotation literally just happened. Like it is 100% rotated now. And prior to this month, the standard format included everything in the Sun and Moon set up until these Sword and Shield sets that we have now. But it just rotated out, and you can no longer use anything from Sun and Moon. And so now you can only use Sword and Shield base up to where we're at now. It's not that many. There's only like 6 sets that are out right now, but that's it.
That's crazy.
And that's all you can use right now in standard.
Every set's got like, 100 and something cards?
Dude, they're getting more and more. It's insane. This recent set that just came out has like 280 cards.
What?
Yeah. But they're not 280 unique cards. Because,
you're talking about like...
Because they're secret rare versions. There's of all the ultra rares, and there's like, blah, blah, blah. So really, there's probably about 220 unique cards.
Okay.
Which is still a lot, in my opinion. But yes, there are. What was I talking about? I was talking about...
Rotation.
No, I was talking about Wizards of the Coast. Wizards of the Coast.
That's not happening.
And, yeah, so those Wizards of the Coast cards are, like, very sought after right now. One pack of first edition Neo Genesis is, like, $1,500. Remember we used to buy those like nothing back in the day? We see them at freaking 7-Eleven in their little booster box in the glass case. I want one of those. Yeah, well...
7-Eleven sold Pokemon cards?
Yeah. Like the gas stations, you never saw those?
Whenever
my dad would go buy cigarettes, I'd be like, hey, can I also get... like?
I grew up in California, man. We had Pokemon cards in the mall and at like Borders and Barnes & Noble.
Yeah, we had that here too, but it was also...
Never at gas stations.
Oh, okay, yeah. They were
also not cigarettes. I don't know.
Yo, California's a different country.
It might as well be.
Yeah.
We want to talk about different countries. Let's talk about Texas.
I do not want to talk about Texas on this podcast.
Not only is it a different country, it's a different country.
Stop.
In the past.
Yes. But no, stop. We're not getting into that.
Yeah, we're not going political here.
Yeah. I just want to talk shit about Pokemon and how they won't make a game with all the regions in it. That's it. And the cards. I'm obsessed with Pokemon cards. I just sent a card off for grading today using the Express option.
How much does it cost?
$150.
$150 to grade the card?
To grade one card.
And how much is the card possibly worth?
I don't know. That's the exciting part.
What's the low? What do you think is low?
Dude, it's a new card that just came out. It's called, okay. For those of you who care or know or don't know, it's called Special Delivery Bidoof. It is
that card?
It is
that card in the.
It is
a
card of Charizard holding a Bidoof against his chest like one of those baby strap things.
Okay.
And the Bidoof is wearing a Postal Service hat.
Okay, I need
and Charizard's flying.
It's not nearly worth 150. It can't be.
Do you want to hear something crazy?
You?
No.
But he is.
This card has been selling on eBay for $300 plus.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it.
That's ungraded.
Is it because you bought it for $300? Is that why it's selling for $300?
I spent $20 on it. Why do you think I'm willing to use the Express? I spent $20 on it, sent it in for $150. Let's just
Did you use Express because it's a Bidoof on a Charizard?
Bro, this card is highly sought after. You don't think it is, but it is. It's a limited print. Only certain people got it from the PokemonCenter.com. And it has a Charizard on it. You don't understand.
And
you don't understand the
and
power.
And it has a Bidoof on it.
You don't understand the power
of the dark side. I know.
Charizard on a Pokemon card. It is immediately worth money.
I do.
Yeah, okay.
I do.
So that card is selling for around $300 on eBay, ungraded.
You got to tell me that it's going to be worth grading this card. So you put in the grading for $150?
Yeah.
You got to, and it's getting sold for $300 ungraded. So this has to be at least $450 card.
When it's graded, it will be.
That's what I mean. It has to be at least for this to be viable.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
And then you're just going to use that money for more Pokemon cards.
Oh, I'm not selling it.
Oh, okay.
Are you kidding me? But this is one of those cards. So there was another card called Special Delivery Pikachu that came out last year for the Pokemon Center. Same distribution style. You spend $20 on... you had to be... Oh, no. You didn't have to be picked. This was before craziness. So you just spend $20 on the PokemonCenter.com and they send you the card for free. Oh, cool. That's what this was, but you had to be picked beforehand. You had to be sent a special code. Anyways, that
and
card...
how much is it going for now, Josh?
The Pikachu?
Yes.
Raw, ungraded, it's about $200.
Ooh, I love raw.
Yeah, and PSA 10s sell for around $1,000.
Oh.
Why? You don't get it, bro. There's this hobby has money in it, and that's not why I'm in it. I'm obsessed with it for many different reasons, but the investing part of it is very attractive, I gotta say. And so that Special Delivery Bidoof card, I could see selling for around $5,000 in the hype. You're
gonna make a great sugar daddy one day.
But I'm not gonna sell it because I fucking love that card. No, I don't have time for women. I have 2 jobs and I need to buy Pokemon cards. So a girlfriend is not in the near future.
It is. He's single. Joshy's gorgeous.
Thank you. You are too. Stop it.
Daddy.
You're making me blush.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Sugar daddy. All right. I think we've had enough for the today.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
I could talk about this for another fucking 2 hours.
I don't think our listeners want to.
I love Pokemon.
I do
so
too,
much.
but I don't know if we can. This is. I think we're at our longest ever. 180 minutes long, which is good. I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
all right, guys.
Wait, hold on.
Okay,
Before
we're stopping.
Go, I just got a message from one of my dudes that I buy Pokemon cards from, and he's
got a guy.
He's
a drug dealer.
Yeah. No, for real. And he's letting me buy more celebrations. Oh my god.
He's letting me spend money.
Dude, I'm so excited.
He just can't hide it.
Okay.
He's about to lose control, and he thinks he likes it.
Yeah, no, I do. I love it.
Yeah. All right. Start the music up. Stop. No, none of that. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.